Welcome back to Cooking with Dale. Today I'm going to show you how to make a tuna melt. I don't know why, I just had cans of tuna in my pantry and looked it up on Google and that's what I came up with. So that's what we're going to make. So let's get right into it. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have 2 cans of drained 5-ounce tuna. And then you're going to want to scoop it out or plop it out of the container into a bowl. This one's being a bit more slow. Then get rid of it because it smells. Okay, got the tuna in the bowl. Now we're going to get into our greens and our stuff we're going to put into the tuna. Yeah. So, parsley, garlic, celery. What else? And your onions. So, as I was saying, you're going to want to get your parsley, your garlic, your onion, and your celery. That's going to be the main things that go in it. Now, you can use white onion. I just like to use red onion because it tends to have more onion flavor, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have to explain my actions. I'm the one holding the knife here. Okay? Okay. So, like I said, you're going to want to cut it up. Put it in there. So you're only going to want about half a stalk of celery, which if I can find it in here, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more because celery seems to go good with tuna, I guess. So put the rest to the side, save it for later because it's always good to have the extra. You're gonna want to cut it up into little pieces, but not too little. So I'm gonna cut this stalk in half, just like this other piece right here. So they all equal. We're going to line it up like this and just alright. We got the celery chopped up. I'm going to throw it in here with the tuna. Now onto the onion. You're going to want to put the entire onion in there. So we're going to cut these tips off. Don't let it make you cry because then you look like a little wuss. We'll peel all this extra skin off. Okay. I'm really trying to not let it make me cry here, but I don't know how good that's going to work. Now, if you like the skin of the onion, I don't care. You can put it in there, but I'm not a fan of it anyways. So, I'm just gonna take off what I can of this brown layer. So, cut it in half. And cut it from there. You want them thin, but not too thin, because we're gonna cut it up more after we cut up this halves. My eyes are watering up. It's hard to see. Ooh. So put them in another pile like this, and then just if you want, I'm going to cut it up more. Because why not? Now when you think you got it cut up enough, ooh, pick it up and throw it in here too. Whew. Got my eyes watering up and everything. Ooh, I'm gonna cry like a little girl. Make sure your hands are clean so you don't get the onion in your eye. It's just such a hard world. Ugh. Ugh. Now onto the garlic. Again, take all this extra skin off. Just gonna want a few cloves, 1 or 2, not a lot, because garlic is very strong and can make or break the meal completely. So, about 2. And it says to mince it. It has to be minced. So you can either put it in the processor or grinder or whatever, or you can just cut it up finely yourself, which is exactly what I'm going to do because I didn't bring the processor down here. Whew, my nose is running and everything. Now when you think you got enough, throw it in here. And the parsley. You only want about 1 tablespoon of this, because, like I said again, that's what the recipe says. And only the leaves, because I don't know what the stems do to the food at all. So, we're only going to put the leaves in here. I think that's good. Set that to the side as well, and just chop it up. Okay. I think that's about a tablespoon. I'll throw that in there too. And if it isn't a tablespoon, don't hate on me for my measurements, okay? I'm not the best. Again, I'm gonna notice this one more time. I'm 14. Okay, so once you got that, you're just gonna want to mix it all in together. Okay? You can do it with your hands, you can do it with a spatula, a spoon, I don't care, but just make sure it's good and mixed. I think that's good. So now, onto the mayo. 3 or 4 tablespoons. You know, and if you like a lot of mayo, you can do that. You can throw in some olive oil if you want, and just cut out the mayo completely. I'm using light mayo because living that healthy lifestyle and whatnot, you know. So, and if you think it needs more, then you can throw in some more. I might throw in some more because I think it needs more. Because after all, I'm eating this, and you can't judge me for what I put in my food, but you can make it however you want. I'm not going to judge you, you can't judge me. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, you can put in olive oil because it says to do that, but I don't like olive oil. I feel like it adds a flavor that's just too much for me. So, now, on to the bread. You can use like normal slices of bread or whatever. Me, I'm going to use white sub rolls, you know, like stuff they use to make your 6 inches at Subway. Okay, so you're going to want to cut this open without cutting your finger open. If your knife will penetrate through it. Mine is not. Mine's being a little mean. Mine's being a little girly right now. It's like, oh my gosh. I need better knives. I really do. Because what I got now is just like some store-bought Walmart brand stuff, which is not bad in food terms, but in knife terms, it's not the best. So, yeah. Didn't even cut through it all the way, man. I'm very upset with this right now. Okay. So, once you got it opened up and split, you don't want to just open it up, you want it split. All right, so you got 2 halves, okay? Tastes good, man. I'm gonna put a little light mayo on the buns. Let's get them ready. Use your little spoon and you can spread it. You can put butter on it, you know, whatever you want. but I'm going to put in some mayo. Alright, this is a grilled tuna melt, but I don't feel like being outside right now, so I just got my skillet. I think so. I think that's what this is, right? Skillet? Yeah. So, we got the skillet. Turn it on and let it get hot. Yeah, we're gonna let it get hot and we'll be right back. All right, so we got it hot. So we're gonna scoop out some of this and we're gonna put it on our bread. Not a lot, you know, because too much would just be plopping out, it'd be ugly and nasty. Just enough. Just a perfect amount of separation between bread and whatever's on the bread, you know. Just get it scooped out. Onto the cheese. Don't judge me. Clean it off my hands, okay? Like I said though, onto the cheese. We're gonna put about a half a cup to a third of a cup on here because it's in the name. I'm gonna load it up because I like to get constipated after eating food. But yeah, load it up, put a little on each side. Set that down. Put a little bit more tuna on here since I put so much cheese. Perfect amount of everything. Get it smushed. Okay. Get out some of this butter. Like the grilled cheese. And lather up a pan. Okay, that's really hot. That might be too hot. Turn it down some. See, it's just melting my butter. It's not doing it right. Okay. So you're gonna want your pan to be a lot cooler than whatever mine is on, because. So once you got some butter on there, you want to pick it up, nice and easy, and just plop it on there. Now you're not only gonna put it on there for long. You just want all the cheese to melt down in there, just like with the last episode on the quesarito. Just let the cheese lather down on there. I'm just making a mess at this point, but put some butter on the top too, because we're gonna flip it. Although it is a sub one, we're going to flip it because you gotta have equal cooking on both sides. So yeah, I'm gonna let it cook and flip it and throw on the plate, and that'll be the end. And you're done watching me talk about how to make food that you can look up on Google. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up and be back. So we got it done. It's grilled or cooked, however you cooked it, I don't know. But I'm gonna cut into it and I'm gonna take me a bite. So let's cut into it. If I can get the knife through. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but that looks good right there. Yeah. You gotta give it a try, you know. You know, it's got that crispy little outer texture, you know. This is good. Definitely worth it, you know. Got that crunch from the onions and whatnot that kind of softened up a bit from the heat. Yes, I suggest you make this. It's really good. It was really good, you know? So, yeah, this is the end of the video, I guess. So, you know, like, subscribe, you know, all that mumbo jumbo. And, make yourself one and, enjoy. So, peace out. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this, and I'll see y'all next episode.